Hello everybody, it's Coach Chris from Fortune Management of Nebraska answering another one of our top 10 questions from 2019, and that is, how do we get the outstanding patients that have either canceled or failed their appointment or didn't make their next appointment, how do we get those patients back on our schedule? Oftentimes we are so busy in our day-to-day that that's one of the last things that we look at. Many times I hear that's the front's job or that's the hygiene job. Guess what, guys? It's everybody's job. If we don't have patients in the hygiene schedule, we don't have patients in the doctor's schedule 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later, right? So it's everybody's job to work reactivation and get these patients back on the schedule. To keep that reactivation as small as humanly possible, hygienists, please pre-appoint your patients. Our goal is 100%. That'd be awesome. Marissa's and my teams generally fall in the 90%, 90, 93, 95 is our goal we set on our hygienists, but 93 to 95%. Most of our teams are there now of pre-appointing their hygiene visits for their patients, creating a patient visit that has value to it, not just, hey, let's book your next appointment. Okay, how about, hey, John, while we're waiting for doctor, I'm going to go ahead and schedule our next hygiene visit together. At that time, we're going to check that upper left that's been giving you trouble. We'll be taking films that day, and then doctor will be back in to do an exam for you. That's creating a huge amount of value around that appointment. Front office, when you confirm said appointment, connecting people to that appointment rather than we're just confirming your cleaning visit. I mean, that's so cancelable because it's free from their insurance oftentimes. But if you said, hey, John, Chris is looking forward to seeing you at Thursday at 1 o'clock, and doctor will be in to do your exam that day. We can't wait to see you. Okay, that's a much harder appointment to cancel on, even though it's still their cleaning appointment. So really taking care of that and making sure that we use good languaging around it and creating a lot of value around those appointments. When we do our hygiene reactivation, really showing care for the patient, not saying, hey, we saw that you haven't been in for, 12 months. I mean, come on, don't script this. You can script it a little bit, but really hit on things that are important to the patient. John, I haven't seen you in 12 months. I'm really concerned about you. Let's give me a call as soon as possible. We'll get you back on the schedule. If I haven't heard from you in a couple of days, I'm going to call you again. All right, so really doing that. And use your resources. Make a phone call. Send a text. Send an email. A lot of our electronic things are great. But people are so inundated with electronics, like from RevenueWell or Solution Reach or Lighthouse 360. All of those are wonderful, wonderful resources. And it's so nice sometimes to hear a human voice. So do not just put off phone calling just because you have digital resources available to you. So really all of us working on reactivation, if you have to print the people who are outstanding because you don't have another way of looking at that, then Marissa and I both suggest that you print the people who are missing the soonest first, which means they're either due now or were due in the last 2 to 3 months. Print that list first and work those, and then move backwards from there. Have a location for that book of people, either a stapled packet or a 3-ring binder with those lists in it that you can work from, and everybody knows where it is and they can just grab it and go. So that's really it for reactivation. I do have a white paper that was written on that. So if you're interested in that, do not hesitate to contact Marissa or I, and we'd be happy to get that to you. Also, we'd be happy to answer any questions you may have about reactivation and pre-appointing for your hygiene visit. Thank you, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you soon.